Meghan Markle and her sister-in-law, Kate Middleton, struggled to bond while the Duchess of Sussex transitioned into being a working royal. In the docuseries Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex painted the Princess of Wales and Prince William as rigid, but a viral TikTok shows a different side of Kate. Even when Will and Kate came over and I met her for the first time, they came over for dinner, and I was in ripped jeans and I was barefoot, Meghan said in Harry and Meghan. It's like I was a hugger. I've always been a hugger. I didn't realize that is really jarring for a lot of Brits. Meghan admittedly struggled with life behind the palace gates, and she wasn't a fan of the traditions and restrictions that came with it. I guess I started to understand very quickly that the formality on the outside carried through to the inside. That there's a forward-facing way of being, and then you close the door, and you go, okay, we can relax now. But that formality carries over on both sides, and that was surprising to me, she concluded. Meghan saw Kate as stuffy, but a TikTok video edited footage of the Duchess of Sussex and combined it with clips of the future Queen embracing civilians during a royal walkabout. Catherine, Princess of Wales, is full of kindness and compassion, one social media user wrote. Kate is the classiest and kindest woman, another added. OK previously reported Jennie Bond discussed how Kate being on Mike Tindall's podcast, The Good, The Bad, and The Rugby, was another moment when the princess' behavior didn't align with Meghan's perception of her. Mike and his rugby colleagues have a wonderful way of teasing out little tidbits about life behind the palace walls, Bond said in an interview. It's always fascinating to get a glimpse of how the family get on with one another, and also what they get up to in private. Throughout the episode, Kate, William and Princess Anne showed off their senses of humor and retold family stories. The picture we got from this podcast was of a family very far removed from the one described by Meghan when she complained about how formal and standoffish she found them, the journalist shared. They are a family where trust is everything. And it obviously takes a certain amount of time to build up trust, she noted. If that surprised Meghan, then she was being naive. Although Meghan viewed Kate as reserved, a royal editor pointed out that the princess was never enthusiastic about the suit's star's presence. They were never friends in the first place, Charlotte Griffith said on GB News when asked if the ladies would ever make a joint appearance. I think Kate could probably put on a good show if she had to. I think Catherine was quite cool toward Meghan and never particularly warm to her, she continued. But Meghan didn't give her any leeway for that. Meghan expected a hug on their first meeting, and turned up with no shoes on.